Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at this adjustable ball mount from Gen Y for our 2.5-inch hitches. This is going to give you a couple of different options in terms of hooking up. We've got our 2 5/16" ball and a 2-inch ball on the bottom that we can access just by unpinning, flipping it around, and reinserting it into one of the stacked receiver tubes. Depending on which one of these you use, your weight capacity will vary just a little bit. With the 2-inch ball, it's going to have a gross trailer weight rating of 16,000 pounds with a maximum tongue weight, that's the downward pressure, of 1,500 pounds. Flipping this around to the 2 5/16" ball, that one is going to give you a 21,000 pound gross trailer weight rating and a maximum tongue weight of 3,000 pounds, so it does give you quite a bit more. As you've probably noticed, the welded plate on the ball itself is helping me to line up the pinhole whenever I'm making my height adjustments. And with those height adjustments, it uses these 3 stacked receiver tubes. Each of them is going to be a standard 2.5-inch receiver tube, and it's going to allow you to get up to a 6-inch drop in the very bottom position. Taking it out of the hitch though, I will point out that you can flip this around 180 degrees and allow you to get essentially the exact same rise out of it that you do get a drop. So in this position, we can get up to a 6-inch rise if need be, making this a very versatile setup. And it's also a good time to point out that this does not come with its own hitch pin, so you will need to provide your own. I always recommend a locking hitch pin, especially with a nicer ball mount like this, just to keep it safe. If I could make a recommendation, the etrailer one is a really solid option, with the threading lock core, making it nice and secure so no one can mess with it when you're not around. There are other drop variations of this exact ball mount that are going to be functionally the exact same construction, and same weight capacities, just the different drop heights, and those ones come with a pintle lock attachment. That's really the only difference here. So if you don't need the pintle lock attachment and you don't need any other different heights, then don't worry about it. This is the one for you. But if you need more adjustment, or you need an option that can support a lunette ring trailer, then one of those other ones is going to be the right one for you. Taking this out from the hitch and flipping it back around, something you probably noticed the first time is that it's got 2 hitch pin holes. These are going to be spaced 1 inch apart, and what it allows you to do is get a little bit more clearance from your vehicle when hooking up to your trailer by using the outer hole or sliding it to that inner one if we don't need as much clearance. For reference, when we do measurements in a bit, I'm going to use this innermost hole, so if you want to know what the measurements would be with this one, just add 1 inch. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the center of the ball where our trailer is going to hook up, that's going to be 12 1/4 of an inch. That's going to let us know how far our trailer will be whenever we hook it up to our vehicle. And then from that same point at the hitch pin hole to the very outer edge of the ball mount, that's going to be 13.5 inches. That lets us know our overall distance added to the back of the vehicle when this is in the hitch. One thing we can do though, if we're not actively towing, is actually unpin this and flip the whole ball around in the receiver tube, reinserting it sideways through the back right there. And what that will let us do is actually just reduce our amount that we're adding to the back of the vehicle. In this state, from the center of the hitch pin hole to the face of the ball mount, it's going to be 9 1/4 of an inch. So if we want to leave this in the hitch between towing sessions and not take up as much room, then we can do this for a more stored position. Now the overall construction here for the ball itself is going to be a black powder coated steel. You can see after hooking up to a trailer, it does have some scratches and scuffs on it, but it's held up overall fairly well. And then on the main body itself, it's going to have a zinc primer base with this hammered powder coat finish on top. That's going to give it this really unique look and texture, but it does hold up, at least from what I've seen, a lot better than just a standard powder coat. It feels a lot more durable, and again, shares that same solid steel construction. So if you've got a truck that's riding at stock height and you don't have any need for a pintle lock carrying a lunette ring trailer, then this is going to be a great option for you. The adjustability is very easy, the construction is super solid, and Gen Y just makes a good product. Down the road, if you do pick up a lunette ring trailer and you have a need for that pintle lock attachment, you can get it separately and just add it to your existing ball mount. so it can kind of grow with you, and you can have that option down the road if you need it. Right out of the box though, if you need more adjustment or you need that pin to lock, check out some of the other options. They're pretty much going to be the exact same thing, so you can find the right one for your truck and trailer combination. But for right now, that's going to do it for our look at this adjustable ball mount from Gen Y on our 2.5-inch hitch. Thanks for watching.